most impactful tips that I have that will help you build back up into your fitness routine postpartum, because it's hard. I mean, you don't realize and you forget, because I already forget, what did it feel like to push a baby out and then go home and like live your life? Oh, good morning, sort of. Good morning? Yep. It is still the morning. So I just washed my face. Genuinely, if I'm being honest, I am not feeling my best this morning. I just don't feel so good. I don't know if it was my sleep last night. We had a really busy day yesterday, and I was just thinking about what I want my own fitness to look like postpartum. What I want to do differently, how I want to feel after I'm done having this baby. Most impactful tips that I have that will help you build back up into your fitness routine postpartum, because it's hard. I mean, you don't realize and you forget, because I already forget, what did it feel like to push a baby out and then go home and like live your life? I mean, I think it was hard walking up the stairs for a while. This is the belly. Feeling pretty good. First trimester was insane. What happened with my first trimester was I got pregnant, then I got the worst stomach flu I have experienced since I was a child. Like, I have not gotten the stomach flu in general since I was probably like 10. I don't even remember, honestly. Then it was like first trimester, also yucky, and I was very nauseous this time around. So I am going to just go over my top tips that I think are gonna help you, and what has helped me, and what I hope for this postpartum while I'm getting ready. First thing, and I think the most important thing that I want to talk about, is a baby carrier. Active or not, whether you plan on being super active or not active at all, you're gonna want a good baby carrier. It's something that every mom should invest in. Babies like to be close to you. It makes it so easy. This is called the Effortless Ease Carrier, and it is the most structured but easy to use carrier that I have ever laid my hands on. And I have been through some carriers. So I'm gonna give you a little demo of this and put this on and show you how it works. I have no baby yet, but I do have a pregnant mama puppy who acts as a baby.
So to start, this carrier is so easy to put on and load your baby in. These are magnetic locking snaps, which makes clicking in a breeze. You can adjust the waist via a turn knob to get the perfect secure fit. The waistband is ultra wide to cover more area, giving you more support than any carrier. It has a super convenient carrying case. The seat features a 30-degree upward C shape, giving your baby the support and comfort they need when being held close. The back straps provide more decompression and easier adjustment. The wide lower back panel supports your lumbar, giving relief to your pelvic floor and hips. There is also a super convenient 2-in-1 conversion from hip seat to carrier that I absolutely love.
I didn't really show you what I put on my skin just now. So what I put on was a combo of this Weleda Nourishing Day Cream, which I love. The Collagen Night Cream, which I know it says night, but I use this during the day. This is my favorite thing in the world. Paired with this. This is the Day Glow Oil from Osea. These two together, my skin it's the healthiest it's ever been. So of course, my first tip for, you know, motherhood and healing and getting back into generally just feeling like yourself is giving yourself that time. You need a lot of time. I would say like the first 3 months, really not focusing on fitness. So defocus from fitness. When I was recovering from my binge eating disorder and my heavy fitness disorder that I had, my obsession with, I'm gonna try to do this in the camera, so who the hell knows what is gonna happen here. But when I was recovering from that, my final and best decision was to completely take off fitness for I mean, it felt like it was a year. I basically redid my relationship with fitness. So it kind of is like that. You have to just stop and kind of refocus on one, adjusting to motherhood. It takes a long time to kind of get yourself back into a good routine, and the best thing to do is not to put pressure and energy towards fitness, especially like the first, I'm gonna say 3 months. Like, I'll say 3 months, but it really, I guess it depends on you and who you are, but really listening to yourself and being honest with yourself and just focusing on finding your routine and finding yourself a little bit again. I would say from the start, gentle stretches, especially in like your neck and your shoulders, like just like throughout the day, like checking in on that posture. Those are all good things, like little twists just to get your body moving, little like the most minimal baby stretches, but making sure you're being like consistent with them throughout the day. That's another really big one. Nourishment, feeding yourself properly during the first couple months, I mean your whole life. Nourish, rest, heal, form new routines, find your little vibe again. Focus on that, and then you will have that energy to refocus in fitness and other passions in your life. You have time, and it's best to take the time right now just to focus on yourself. So the next step that I would say is, after whatever amount of time feels right, trying to do this out of the mirror is f***ing me up, man. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 weeks is what is recommended, which is honestly laughable because 6 weeks is nothing. I would say whatever feels right for you. So whether that's 6 weeks, whether that's 6 months, whatever it is, the next step that I would take in fitness is to dive into deeper stretches and pelvic floor work. So really focusing on starting a very slow and steady, maybe 5 to 10 minutes in the morning, 5 to 10 minutes at night, and then intermittent random stretches during the day. Just focusing on that and getting consistent with that for a month, let's say. So take a month to just stretch pelvic floor. Don't try to jump right back into anything jumping, anything super cardio related. Really just focus on building up that slow muscle memory growth that you have with stretching and pelvic floor, and like just gentle movements to get your body back into that mode, because you don't want to go from 0 to 100 and really mess yourself up. Again, still focusing on nourishment, still focusing on really just relaxing into it. I think following that intuition, your body knows, like, you know, when in your head you want to do something, so your head says yes, go, do, be. Your body is saying please slow down, you're hurting me. Then the next step that I would take is to do the 10 to 15 minute rule. That 10 to 15 minute rule is the best rule that I think I followed the first time around, and is what helped me not overdo it with my fitness and not overdo it and hurt my body. What is the 10 to 15 minute rule? Don't overstep 10 to 15 minutes after you feel complete. So I would say after 6 months of getting yourself back into stretching and a little bit of mobility work and the deep pelvic floor work, when you're feeling like just that little boost of like, whew, okay, I feel a little bit more healed. What I would do is the 10 to 15 minute rule, which is no more than 10 to 15 minutes a day of intense workouts. I really wouldn't start, again, the jumping thing, the heavy cardio, I really wouldn't start in on that even now. I would do something like a little bit heavier of a Pilates workout, or a no jumping HIIT workout, or cycling, or hill walking, something like that, that is going to not make you feel like you are overdoing it in any aspect, but is going to start building that muscle back up and start building that stamina back up. 10 to 15 minutes a day is all you'll need to start feeling like, okay, I'm getting myself back into it. Myself personally, I still to this day and have been doing 20 to 30 minutes a day of workouts. So keep it in tune. Like I said, some Pilates workouts are great. More mobility, flexibility work with your body. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna have to do this in the mirror. I think basically what you need to gather is to start slow and listen to your very own body through everything. I think too often we do get entrapped in looking at everybody else on social media and thinking that they're doing something, or thinking that they're feeling a certain way. And while it looks nice, we, meaning all of us in the world, have no idea exactly how they actually feel and if it actually feels right to them. It's just interesting because from my perspective, I know that social media, you know, you're only showing the blips. So focusing on what really makes you feel good. Because if you try to overwork your body in those first couple months, it's gonna shine through in your parenting. You're not gonna be as good of a mom as you wanna be, because you're pushing so hard to put energy into fitness thinking that it's going to do something good for you, when in reality, it's only gonna deter you from mentally and physically feeling good, because that energy is needed in other areas. If you're breastfeeding in general, because you're not sleeping, you're a new mom, your brain is generally using so much new energy to just think about this new baby and figure out new patterns and new habits and new you know, just how life works with this new baby. I think we all know as moms that point where, you know, a couple months in, you kind of hit that like, I feel a little bit better. So really just feed into that. Feed into waiting until your intuition says go time, like let's do this. Because otherwise you really are just going to kick yourself when you are struggling harder, maybe gaining more weight, maybe not feeling as healthy as you did because you're just trying to push. All right, I'm gonna go put on my mascara and my eyebrow stuff. So those are just a handful of tips that have worked for me and that I'm gonna utilize postpartum with this baby. Taking it easy, following a very slow progression into fitness, not jumping in, and following those gentle rules that I have. I am very into consistency, routines, following rules, if that makes sense. It makes me feel a little bit better, a little bit more in control of things, and I like that. I am that type of person. Some people are not. It works for me, and it has worked for me. I just love the way that I feel when I'm staying active. So doing what I can to make it easier for myself to stay active and make sure that my body feels good staying active is so important. It was easy to stay active when I was younger because it was just me and my young body. And now I'm 32, gonna be 33 soon, on my second baby, and you just have to take those extra precautions. Be careful, form consistency, be diligent, and take care of yourself. I like staying active and I like being fit and I like being a healthy mom. I truly think that if I didn't take care of myself and if I wasn't active and I didn't do these things for myself day to day, I wouldn't be as present, happy, healthy, fun of a mom as I am now. And I hope I can carry that into this next postpartum with this new baby girl that's coming at the end of the summer. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to share my postpartum journey and everything else with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.